Hi, welcome back. This is Cetriya, Cetriya, and today is day 31 out of 100 days of making comics. Today I'm keeping it light and keeping to one simple thing that end up turning out not to be that simple. I'm working on the title logo for the comic, and a bit of a confession, I'm not really good at making any sort of graphic design based work. Lately, for some reason, at my day job, even though technically I mostly work on illustrations and pretty patterns for like home stuff or for women's apparel, now and then, since they figure we all use the digital programs, that, well, why don't we just work on some branding stuff? I have to say that I pretty much failed graphic design class 4 times, but I mean, I want to get better at it, I want to get good at it, hence why I took it 4 times. And no, I'm not as bad as just some random person, some, I don't know, random accountant or doctor that you could just pull off the street, but I know for a fact that my stuff is not as good as a true passionate professional. Lately I've been looking up or listening to some blogs that normally are like business creative blogs and podcasts, but one of them do a lot of like designer work and stuff like that. And hopefully the channel actually is called The Future, Futur with no E, and hopefully they come out with the typography class, because I never learned the typography thing, and I know I can look up a book for it, but sometimes you just need a real master to go through this. So basically I'm hoping to put out, not in the near future, but maybe in the next 2 months. And I know it sounds like, oh, 2 months, but we are already 1 week away from August. The year have practically flown by. But basically I'm hoping to put out a second Skillshare class about making comic book covers, or deciding your design choices for comic book covers, and it'll be fully covering over things such as choice of illustration and style and composition and stuff. But for you guys here on my YouTube channel or wherever else you're getting to see this video, I will have a far more slower real-time video on how I developed this typography or this logo for my comic, and the design choices specifically for this logo. Like I said, I'm not really strong in it, but hopefully you guys find some good interest in or something that you could probably learn from it, and hopefully, you know, you'll enjoy your process when you're making your own comics. So there was a few, well, first off, thank you for the comments that you guys been leaving. I really do appreciate it, the feedback and the thoughts, and one of them was to talk about my comics some more. I don't want to spoil it so much, and also I haven't really, how should I say, really wrote the sort of pitch or very concise way to explain my story. I can only explain it through like different kind of emotions, and hopefully my design choices very much show more of where I'm going for. The story will be relatively episodic with an overarching main story, and it will be relatively lighthearted drama, without getting too you know, maybe not too silly, not too slapstick. I like comedy, but I don't like it where it gets ridiculous and it's just, okay, I can't take anyone seriously. But it is a modern day sci-fi, so it's basically set up in our current world, and our main character is the one who accidentally, inadvertently, or unfortunately end up being the guy that, sort of like a gladiator ship. It's like sort of a literal gladiator ship kind of thing, and he ended up representing our planet, even though technically he's also representing the other creature's planet that you see on the first chapter, and they're also end up being his sponsor. And there's a bit more towards the drama and how the system is set up and the characters he'll meet, but mostly it's meant to be just a fun story that I hope you guys enjoy reading. It's meant to be flexible, both for me, so that way I can challenge myself as an illustrator and a storyteller, and also something interesting for you guys, so that way you can just have something that you could just quickly jump in, read, make your day feel better, or just add some energy, and then after that just jump right back out. So yeah, thanks again for watching over my channel. Stay tuned for the next episode, the next video, and leave your comments or questions below.